What's up guys, this is going to be the second part of my final haul video. So this is going to be a pretty long, or I have a few fragrances, so instead of making it a pretty long video, I'm going to go ahead and just go quick through them. I already opened the boxes, I put them aside, so let's all go ahead and get into it. They're pretty much on the other side of this arm right here, so I don't know what I'm grabbing, but first one's going to be Rich Santal, which is a clone of Santal's 33. So, this is a fragrance I just wanted to try out. Make it a part of the final haul, so I never get the itch to try it. And I actually think it's a pretty decent fragrance. I sprayed it earlier on the box. I think it's okay. It reminds me of like a, I forgot which specific Burberry, but it just reminds me of a Burberry fragrance. I don't get that old book smell that people say it is. It smells like, or the pickle juice at all, maybe because it's a clone. But it's like a leather with violet and some cardamom. That's pretty much this fragrance. It's not as challenging as I thought it would be, especially with how many people really dislike it. But it's also very polarizing. All right, next one. Next one's gonna be Missoni Wave. Some people say it smells like Chanel's All Your Own Sport. I haven't really gotten to smell this one. I just opened it. Just off the top, it doesn't remind me of Chanel All Your Own Sport. This is easier to wear in All Your Own Sport. But it's been a while since I smelled the Chanel, so Missoni Wave, I think it's a cheapie that I guess it smells what I expected it to smell like, pretty much. Like an aquatic musk. Not my cup of tea, but I'll probably just keep it around for the summer months, just to have something to wear. Not bad. Let's see the next one. Next one's gonna be Mancera's Oud Lemon Mint. You guys already know. This is gonna be pretty disappointing for me. I already opened this one. I sprayed it. This was yesterday. I was already nose blind to a few things, so I don't think this one's gonna be in my collection for that much longer. Some people say it's really great. I don't really think it's okay. Like I don't really like it. It's actually one of the. Let's see if I'll waft it a little bit. I don't really get any lemon from it or mint. It's like a weird powdery. It's like a weird powdery bright oud. So this one's pretty much going to be gone in my collection. I'm probably going to put it up for sale fairly quickly. This might be the worst one for me in the haul. I'm going to put that aside just so I remember. Next one is going to be Molinard's Dior. So this one I did smell. This one's very nice. I forgot which MFK this one smells similar to, but I have heard it smells pretty similar to an MFK. But this one's probably the best one out of all the fragrances I received. So, I smelled it yesterday because I was interested. I got it off a fragrance buy. I believe it's like 40 bucks. Just because this is an open or a pre-owned. It was like 95%, but it's pretty much full. I don't need a full 100 bucks. I'll save the $10, $15, however much it was, to get the fragrance. Yeah, really nice fragrance. I don't even know if I have enough test strips for the amount of bottles I have. Next one is going to be Acqua di Gio, Giorgio Armani. So this fragrance, this is not my first Acqua di Gio. My first one was actually Profundo a few years ago, but it had a messed up atomizer. But I decided to get the EDP of this fragrance just because I've smelled it a few times at Sephora, and it's a fragrance I've been really interested in picking up. So I do get that egg smell on my skin. I sprayed it yesterday to see if it still smelled like that on me yesterday. But smelling on it as a test strip and knowing what it smells like out in the air, but when I put it on my skin, for me it smells different. My girlfriend doesn't get any egg smell, or she says it smells the exact same on the test strip. So don't know what kind of games my nose is playing on me, but I'll get over it. Just like I'm someone getting over it with Dos Gabbana's Intense Blue. But yeah, really nice. I've been testing it, and decided to pick up a bottle because it's gonna be my final haul for a while. So let's see. So the next one up is Rochas Cologne. So I believe this one they say it smells like Dos Gabbana's K or King, whatever it is. I do like the fragrance enough to buy a full bottle of it. I don't know. I just wanted to see if this was close enough. It's pretty cheap. It was like $20. It smells similar. I wouldn't say it smells like identical, but it smells like it could be a flanker or something to that DNA. But not bad. Not a bad pickup. Probably might not last in my collection too long either, just because it's not really impressive. I don't see myself trying to wear this fragrance. Don't know how many more bottles I have left. This is going to be the correct way. Next one is going to be Dior Sport. So I said I was pretty much never going to pick up a model just because it's pretty redundant to Dior 2020 and have a Dior Cologne. It's kind of like an in-between. But I just kept thinking about the fragrance. For those guys that know, when I first bought Dior 2020, I was in between Dior 2020 and Sport, but I ended up going with 2020. But when I did a side-by-side at Macy's, I was like, I should have gotten Sport. So this would probably bump Dior 2020 to the 4th spot and Sport into the 3rd spot. So my ranking would go Dior Cologne, Intense, Sport, 2020. All these as of right now. The dry down is beautiful on this fragrance. The opening smells very similar to Dior 2020, but the dry downs where it changes, and I really do enjoy the dry down. I actually wore this one last night. I put it on like at 8. It's 8 the next day. I can still kind of smell it on myself. The dry down is really nice. Okay, so this is the last one on my deal, EDT, Guerlain. So I did have the clone to this fragrance. I kind of wanted to save this one to see if it's close to the clone or if the clone was close. The clone of this fragrance was really nice. So if it's anywhere, if the clone was anywhere near to the real thing, I'm excited to try this one out. The clone is close. The only difference would be that there's a nutty note in the opening that the clone does not have. The clone is more like a cherry dominant. I'd say like a cherry. That's kind of what I remember. But I'm pretty sure that this is gonna end up trying down way better than the clone. Just from the opening, you can tell just the quality difference is definitely there. Does not smell anything close to L'Intense, whichever one the one I have. I have no idea. I forgot. I get confused with all these Guerlain named L'Intense, Ideal, Extreme, and all that other stuff. I think I I think I have the Intense. That's the other one I have. Yeah, I think that's all the fragrances. Yep, that is all the fragrances for the second part of the final haul. So this was a total of 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 fragrances. I believe I still have 3 left. I'm not sure when they get here. I think one gets here on Monday. One gets here tomorrow, which will be Saturday. Well, by the time this video is out, it's gonna be, I don't know what. But yeah, this Saturday I get 1 box. Monday I get another box, and then one still has not shipped, which is actually one of the first ones I got. Which, I mean, Joe Michelle, come on, what's going on? It's been like 3 weeks. But yeah, let's see. I'll go ahead and rank these for you guys. So I'll go ahead and say. Last place, my least favorite, is going to be Mancera's Lemon Mint. It's just a weird one. I don't really like it. I don't see myself wearing it either, so now it's going to be gone quickly. Let's see, next. Next would be Missoni Wave. Missoni Wave, it's just not the DNA that I pretty much want or I'm too interested in. This is probably it's gonna be in my collection for a bit, probably for the summer, and then afterwards it's probably gonna be gone. After that, it's gonna have to be Rochas Loam. It's an interesting fragrance, but again, it's just an okay one. Nothing too special. Pretty much think of it like a typical designer. Next would be Rich Santal, which is Santal 33's clone. I've smelled this kind of DNA before. Like I said, it smelled like some kind of Burberry that I remember. I remember smelling like at I think it was at Macy's. But yeah, I mean it's good. Better than I expected. That's probably the most surprising out of the bunch. Let's see. Next would have to be Aqua de Joe EDP. So like I said, I do like how it smells on the test strip. On my skin, I think it smells like eggs. My girlfriend doesn't say it does, so I have to give it, you know, a wearing and give it a few wearings. Like I've been messing around with Dos Gabbana light blue, all intense. So it's probably gonna be one I'll have to spray on clothes and not on my skin to not play tricks on my nose. Don't know why that happens to me, but it is what it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. It happens to you. Third place would have to be L'Homme Ideal EDT by Guerlain. Really good pickup. Don't know why I haven't gotten this fragrance sooner. Then, let's see. Second place. Second and first place are pretty difficult. So, but I'm gonna have to go with this Dior Sport in second place. So, like I said, I gave it a full wearing. Really nice. And the last one's going to be the Molinard Heatless Dior. Someone did mention Molinard fragrances in the past in my comments. I told you I was going to pick up a fragrance, one of these. Finally got to picking one up. And then there was another subscriber that mentioned another fragrance. That fragrance will be coming in soon. Hopefully, it's another subscriber recommendation. But yeah, Molinard. Like I said, I'll pick up a bottle. I picked up a bottle for you, and it's the best one in my collection. I believe it was a clone to MFK's, or not clone, but it smells very similar to Gender Fluidity by MFK. I think that's the name of the fragrance, but really nice. Really good fragrance, and I believe this is a niche brand. It's like a cheap niche brand, if I'm not mistaken. So quality's there. It's really nice. I'm very happy with the pickup. Thank you for telling me about Molinard fragrances because I had no idea about them. And that's it. Those are how I rank the fragrances I got in my final haul. This is the second part of my final haul video. Like I said, I have 3 more boxes coming in, and hopefully I get them all in one video. I kind of want to open the boxes when I get them. I kind of just want to smell the fragrances. So, like, I have the outlaws here. I couldn't make the video yesterday just because it kind of kept interrupting. So that's why I sprayed some, didn't spray other ones. Now I have them in the living room doing other stuff, and I'm just in the bedroom hiding away making this video. So, yep, that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like, subscribe. Please leave a comment. Are you surprised with what I thought was the worst to best? Neil, we already spoke about Missoni Blue. Or Missoni Wave. This is a fragrance I did already pick up while we were having that conversation. And I know you said Cosmic Spice smells like it. So anyone that cares about Mancera's Cosmic Spike, Cosmic Pepper, it could be redundant. I'm not too sure. I haven't gotten my nose on it. Neil says it could be. I believe so from our conversation. So just take that and do what you want with it. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Please do like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.